Alright, today we're gonna be reviewing the Doritos Dinamita, if anything. I was recommended these a while back, but I couldn't find them anywhere. They do seem to be a bit rarer, but again, I can't comment on availability of normal consumer items because I'm in college. Alright. This is a very different design to the other Doritos packaging. It's very graphic, as you can see. A nice purple and green. I do really dig the color scheme. Very interesting color scheme. The flavor is fiery chili and lime, and I'm very excited for this flavor because spice and lime go very well together. People who enjoy salsa can attest to that. So yeah, let's get cracking then. Okay. Now, from the packaging you can see, I should have talked about the packaging a bit more. As you can see, these are just rolled up Doritos. You know what, I can't respect that because I'll tell you what, my favorite Doritos are the ones that are folded. The extra layer provides a sublime crunch to it. And now this is just, the whole chip is just curled up, it'll be like twisted up. It would be very crunchy, wouldn't it? So, I am very excited for this. As we can see, here is the chip. Very red, very tubular. It does remind me of those fry-ums, you know those orange finger thingies before you fry them. It looks kind of like that. Aroma is very similar to the nacho cheese aroma. I'm not sure if that aroma is like an artificial aroma or if it's aroma of cheese or what they call cheese. Anyways, let's get into this. Okay, wow, these are... Oh, okay. These are incredible. These might just be some of the best chips I've reviewed so far. The crunch is insane. Immense amounts of crunch. Unparalleled by anything you've ever seen before. Completely unparalleled crunch. And the flavor, wow. Chili and lime are such a good combination. It is genuinely just stunning. Wow, I have had my mind absolutely blown. Wow. Oh wow, this is so good. I'm not even joking. Like, after a series of disappointments and lackluster performances by Frito-Lay, they come out with this absolute banger. My god. The flavor is so dynamic. It starts off very similar to the normal nacho cheese, but after a while the sourness takes over from the lime. It takes over, it changes the flavor of the chip. Instead of just one flat flavor, you have two flavors in harmony, providing a much more interesting experience. You know when you eat chips and you eat one chip and then before that gets over you eat another one. You can't do that with this, simply because the flavor evolves as you eat it. So if you just eat it one chip before the entire flavor profile gets like shown to you, you won't be able to enjoy this. This is a chip which forces you to like slow down and really enjoy each and every chip, and I am very thoroughly enjoying these chips. They're so good. My goodness. Fiery lime and chili. Now, it's not very spicy as the fiery name would suggest, but you know, there's no fire, there's no chili. I mean, there's some chili, but there's no fire and red and all that crazy shit. The spice is very muted spice. It's a very respectable. It's a very like respectful spice. This spice is not here to kick you in the face. This spice is here to segue into the lime. So very refined flavor. Very refined flavor. I know what. This is exactly what I've been wanting from Frito-Lay for so long. Do you know how many flavors of Lay's are there around the world? There's like, I checked on like a website. There's 3 different crab flavors of Lay's. Or like 3 different lobster flavors of Lay's. I never knew there were 3 lobsters, like 3 different kinds of lobster you can eat. But apparently like saltwater lobster and then Maine lobster taste different. They taste different enough for that to warrant a different product. So Frito-Lay does have the capability of creating some truly unique flavors, truly like wonderful flavors. And a country like India with as many different flavor profiles for different states, different cultures, I have been feeling for a while that they have been lagging behind on like what we would like and like what we deserve from a multinational chip company. But yeah, this is exactly what I've been wanting for so long. Truly unique. This chip is like no other. The texture is so different. The flavor is so different. The experience is so different. This is the first like new chip I've tasted in a while, which I genuinely believe deserves to exist as like its own sub-brand even. This Dinamita, I hope they have more flavors of this. I don't think they have any. I don't see anything on the back. But like, I sincerely hope that Frito-Lay keeps this as a mainstay. After so long, they've been experimenting. They had some hits and misses. You know, their normal, those potato chips, right, without the waves and stuff. The normal ones, like Budani Bros. I reviewed them a while back. Those are like pretty uninteresting. The gourmet chips were actually really nice. I still enjoy them to this day. Then the fiery spice ones, you know, you guys know very well about my thoughts on those. But this is like, this is what makes being a chip enthusiast worth it. This is exactly why, you know, I make these videos, because so I just want to share with you guys how amazing chips can be. Truly spectacular on every single level. Absolutely spectacular. Please, if you find these, just buy them. Buy them, please. If you haven't tried them, just please try them. I am literally begging you. This is not something which you can like, this is not something you should postpone. You should go out of your way to find these chips and try them. Trust me, they're gonna be worth it. These are unlike anything you've tried before. I'm astounded. Alright. So, price wise, 48 grams for 20 rupees. It's more or less normal price. Usually I've seen around 55 grams for 20 rupees, give or take, to be like average chip price. Of course, Kurkure is like 80 something grams for 20 rupees, much higher, but that's different. Price wise, it's very comparable to normal. So you're not gonna get ripped off. Availability wise, again, rare. I do believe this is some sort of like experimental run. Unless you guys like start buying this in droves like I'm about to do, we're not gonna see this as a permanent product. Because if these, like, if people like are too scared to try a new flavor of chips, and Frito-Lay decides that it's not worth it to introduce new flavors to the Indian audience, we'll only have ourselves to blame for having mediocre chips. Frito-Lay have done it on their part to introduce a beautiful flavor. Now it's our job to, as consumers, to show our support to this new flavor. And try it, and buy it, and enjoy it. Because this is something you will undoubtedly enjoy to the absolute max. Alright, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you've already tried this, and you have any differing opinions, and you believe that this is not as good as I think it is, or you believe it's just as good as I think it is, or you have any other opinions about it, please feel free to let me know. I do enjoy reading your comments, and I do enjoy the discourse. Of course, talking about chips is one of my favorite things to do. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time.